Headquarters. Secure the objectives.
YouTubers.
Headquarters
Good ones
identified.
or bad ones? What's up, guys? We're going to turn power here. What's up for short, and welcome to another Hardpoint gameplay commentary. They have a very interesting topic.
Shooter down.
What separates a Call of Duty small YouTuber from a Call of Duty big YouTuber, or just any other type of YouTuber in general that's not a gamer? Well, it's very simple. We have all got in an argument online and cussed to each other and talked about each other's family and stuff. Especially in Call of Duty. It's a very competitive game, and you could push people to their limits very, very fast. Very quickly, in fact. And a lot of people that play this game does not make them violent. They're attracted to the game because in their nature, they're violent. In my nature, I'm violent. I'm not violent at first as a person, but if you push me, I'm violent. So, if you like Call of Duty a lot, like as much as I do, even though the game is annoying and you play day and day and day, you're a violent person. And whether you can control yourself or not, that doesn't mean you aren't or are. So...
UAV on standby.
That's the reason why you get in arguments a lot of times. But it's the things that you say in those arguments where you gotta know where to draw the line. Just cause online and the internet, basically you can cuss basically 150% more than you do, in real life. Because I mean, when you're playing online, nobody can really tell you anything to do. But still, there's a line you should not cross. Saying words like "fuck you," "you're a dick," "you're a bitch," they just brush off like dust, But it's when you get down right and personal. General insults don't really hurt. It's when you get personal. When you make fun of somebody. Like, I see a lot of hate in this community to the people that have lag. And, I don't hate the people that have lag, I hate the fact that they have lag. Now keep in mind, there's many reasons why somebody might have lag. It could be because they live in a rural area, like me. I live, pretty far away from town. About 14 miles. But it could be because their economic stability, they might not be as wealthy as you are, and it's serious. Some people can barely afford internet, and I've seen a lot of kids been made cry because you're saying, your internet sucks, but you can't afford, and they start saying this stuff about the person lacking money, and eventually, if it's a little kid, he would most likely break down and cry, and I've seen it happen. Not here in the Wii U, not yet, but definitely in other consoles like the PS3 and Xbox.
Hostile UAV above. HQ
especially since my cousin, the one who plays in Xbox, he lives in Mexico. We hear a lot of you and your Mexican connection been thrown down a lot, and it's true. It's a less developed country than the United States, and even United States has really bad internet when you compare it to Europe. But when you get downright impersonal when you talk about
Standby.
stuff they can't afford. Like, dude, you can barely afford to eat.
Inbound.
Sometimes that shit is true, dude. And that hurts.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed.
So, you know, when you talk to people online, there's a lot of things you should not say, and a lot of things that you could. Like, being lightly
Be
racist
advised, hostiles
is
have captured
okay.
the headquarters.
But it's when you start saying stuff like KKK that, you know, you're crossing the line.
Care package inbound.
When you involve the murdering, when you call people you stupid Jew, that, you know, or you call them a Nazi because they live in Germany or Europe or whatever, you're crossing the line right there. And those people don't really have morals, or
UAV awaiting orders.
it's the people that they see
UAV inbound.
say and they think it's cool. When you troll, it's the art of secretly pissing somebody off, not literally getting up to their face and making them cry. That's not trolling, that's bullying, cyberbullying.
Be advised, hostiles.
But where do these people get the idea that this is trolling from? Other YouTubers. And generally, these YouTubers feel like they're the best people in the world because they are YouTubers. Which,
Headquarters located.
you know, is not really, you
hunter-killer
know,
drone deployed.
something. Because a YouTube celebrity is by far smaller than a TV celebrity, because a lot of people have TV, not a lot of people have internet. And if they do, not a lot of them are gamers. And if they are, not a lot of them are Call of Duty gamers. And if they are, not a lot of them watch either competitive or trolling. You know, it narrows the line down as soon as it goes. And what really pisses me off about people who are YouTubers,
UAV inbound.
people who bring up, oh yeah, well I have a YouTube, and you're like, have a
Friendly
YouTube
hunter-killer
too.
drone
Oh
deployed.
yeah, how many subscribers you got? That's just like, dude, really, you're really gonna... Something I really don't like.
Destroyed the headquarters.
I guess that, for me, that's what separates a good YouTuber from a douche YouTuber. Douche YouTuber is like, dude, I'm a YouTuber, I'm better than you, fuck you, a lot of people like me, not you. Okay. They say they have 1,000, 2,000 subscribers. You go to their channel, how many views do they get, dude? Not more than around 200, 300. And people who you know, rely on the fact that they have a lot of subscribers to put you down, that's not cool, man. 'Cause, I mean, those people don't know you. I mean, they like what you make, but not necessarily you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you're funny doesn't mean that they would hang out with you in real life. Because there's a difference between real life funny and YouTube funny. And most of the time, YouTube funny can get too much. So, you know, lately I've been meeting a lot of people who are small YouTubers, and more than not, when you get in an argument with them, they bring up, dude, I'm a YouTuber, you fucking suck. And that's just not, you know,
Hostile UAV above.
not cool.
I'm dry.
I just don't understand why, like, why would you say that? I mean, yeah, I get it, you're a YouTuber, and this is something I would not expect to hear in the Wii U community, since, I mean, come on, we're Wii U, we're child friendly, at least that's what everybody thinks, but nope. Even in Wii U, half of the people I meet online are complete dickholes. And, you know, really reflect on what you guys say online. I mean, you know, nobody really knows who you are But if you want to make friends online, they're gonna know who you are. And just because you can say anything and get away with it, doesn't mean you can say anything and not regret it later.
Down!
This is a very long game, isn't it? My God, I still have 5 more minutes to talk about. What other stuff can I talk about? Oh yes, the Triton headset. I'm still thinking about. I'm still testing them. I'm doing a different kind of test, like playing with surround sound, playing with mono sound, stuff like that, tweaking and moving the audio, see which audio is better. So this is going to be released on Thursday. Instead, I'm having this video on Monday. But they're really good headsets. They might be a little bit uncomfortable if you have big ears, like me. They get uncomfortable after a long time of gaming. Now, I game for a long time. So for me, long time is about 8 hours. So, you know, if you game for less than 8 hours, for around 4 or 2, which is what you're supposed to be doing, then these headsets are totally worth it. Oh, another funny thing is when people that they play on YouTube that they say, dude, I have a fucking HD PVR and I have Turtle Beach headsets, and I'm like, I have Triton headsets and
Dropped it.
a lot of people talk and they don't really expect to be beaten. That talks a lot about you. When you bring in material stuff, I just don't like those type of people. And I'd really like to know what you guys think about those type of people. The people that bring up, dude, I'm a YouTuber, you fucking suck, or dude, you know, because unless you're making money on YouTube, it's not really a valid statement. Especially when you don't even know who you're talking to, and he could be, you know, better, well off than you technically, or whatever. So yeah, again, I'm not gonna point any fingers. If those people come across, I always hope that if they ever see this video, that they reflect. And the fact that I'm not pointing fingers is because I'm giving them a second chance. Because I believe in second chances. And you know, me pointing my finger and saying, you fucking suck, look what you're doing, that's just gonna make them mad. Because, you know, now they have to prove why what they're doing is not wrong. And
That's confirmed.
you know, I'm just not that type of person. How long do we have? God damn it, 2 more minutes.
Hostile counter
Shit.
UAV above. Radar is down.
What else is there to talk about?
Be advised. Hostile hunter-killer drone inbound.
Oh man, I'm thinking. But I still can't think of anything.
UAV on standby. Be advised. Hostile war machine deployed.
Oh yes. I know what you're talking about. What are you guys thinking about my trolling videos? Because I'm really not feeling it. Like, do you guys really like them? Because it's a lot of footage and a lot of work and a lot of time, and I don't really have a lot of time. So if you guys don't really like them, I'm probably gonna cut them off and not get more footage, because I already have plenty of footage, and I am gonna use it eventually, but far away from now, unless you guys really want to see more trolling montages, because it's a very boring and long process, especially if it's not a recent video. If you don't have an idea of when this kind of happened, then you know you kind of have to watch the whole thing piece by piece. and that's before I learned about ghost
That one
recording,
hurt our reputation.
which is you can it records by itself. Very cool thing that Elgato does that nothing else does. So back then I just literally start recording when I'm talking, and now I just ghost record. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This is the gameplay where I went over 60 kills. So 63 and 29. My God. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow with my Triton review. Puppies, baby. Puppies.